Hey guys, welcome back to the HTC Vive launch day. I've just gone and installed all the pieces. There's the lighthouses, got the controllers, the HMD. I hooked everything up and Steam just crashed. My video card was not good enough, so I had to go get a new video card. I put it in the PC and looks like everything's good to go. So let me talk about the install process so you can understand how it goes. The first thing you do is you get the instructions that come with it. There's like 3 steps and just basically says go online and get the steps. So you go to like HTC Vive /setup and you run an exe and it starts installing drivers and all that kind of stuff. Then the first thing it asks you to do is mount the lighthouses. So I have a lighthouse back here. It's important you get this thing at least 6 feet in the air so that, if you raise your controllers above your head, it's still, be able to track them up there. The other things that are important, you want to angle it down like 30 to 45 degrees at a slope, and you also want to kind of spread it out so it has a 120 degree field of vision, but you want to spread it out so it kind of gets the whole floor. So I've got one there, and then I've got one up here that's attached to the ceiling. So it's got ceiling mount brackets and wall mount brackets. It comes with those little drywall things that you like hammer in. Those were crap. I've got like holes in my wall over there. So I had to find an actual stud and screw it into the stud, and that worked a lot better. Then what you do is you power those on. So you can see there's this cable running down the wall into a power outlet. And you should get one say B and one should say C, and they should both turn green. And that happened right away, which was great. I was getting worried because right up here, you can't really see it on the camera, I have a video projector for our big screen here. And I was worried because that it is in between the 2 lighthouses that they wouldn't be able to see each other, but apparently they don't need to. So that's great. The next thing I wanted you to do was, I don't remember. I think we went and started hooking everything up. So you get this little guy right here. Oh, he's attached to the floor now. Maybe I'll take a picture of him with my phone and show you guys. But it's basically just this little box that needs power, and then you hook a USB, HDMI, and that's it to one side. And then the other side you connect the 3 cables from the HMD, which is an HDMI cable, a USB cable, and an audio jack. So those 3 go in and everything's good. And then you launch up Steam VR and it should tell you if it can see everything. You then get the controllers, which are these puppies here. And come on, focus. Webcam doesn't like to focus here. These come pre-charged. I didn't have to charge them, which was awesome. And it walks you through like some configuration. So the first thing you do is you take one of the controllers and you aim it at your monitor. Now this is something I would recommend not doing, but you're supposed to aim it straight at your monitor and hold the trigger button down for a few seconds. What that does, I thought that would establish your front direction. So when you're playing a game, you would always kind of be looking at the monitor. That would be established as front. Actually, that establishes your back. So I tried a few games out just really quick, and all the footage would have been of my butt. So I would recommend, actually, if you were going to record yourself with a webcam or something that's near your desk, actually aim away from your monitor so it establishes front being towards your monitor. I think the reason they do that is because they assume most of your cables will be coming from your machine, and so they'd probably be best just going straight to the back of your head, so they want you facing this way. But because I'm facing forward, I want to face the camera, and the cable's long enough that I don't mind that it coming in front of me and then up my back. So like that. Okay, so then you power on your controllers with these buttons here. They should both, your little ding. There you go. They're blue. They should turn green at some point as soon as these guys track them. And then I think because I don't have Steam VR running right now, nothing's happening. They're nice. They'll turn off if they're not being used, so you don't waste battery. And then the last thing you do is you get your HMD head-mounted display, if nobody knows what that thing is. There's a few adjustment points here. One is this little knob right there, and that adjusts the difference between your eyes. So, different heads, different people have different amounts between their eyes. So you want to adjust that till it looks good. And then the last thing you do is you hook up, it comes with some cheap earbuds. I don't know how cheap they are. But you hook them into the audio jack, then those would go into your ears. I'm going to be using my headset instead that I use for recording and everything. So that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead now and get the like the tutorial kind of program up and running, just so I can test recording video and the webcam at the same time. Just make sure all that works. Let me know in the comments below if you like that format, if you like the webcam, right, left, middle, bottom, whatever, compared to the actual gameplay. It's some of the games output, and you can kind of size the screen. Some you can't. So I can't promise 1080p or 720p on every single video. It just really depends on what the game outputs, and then I might have to put some filler stuff around, like their logo or something. But so the setup was really easy. The only downside was having to buy a new video card for this thing. You pay $800 on this, another $350 on a video card. Depending on what other components you have to buy. It's pretty hefty. Anything else I want to say? No, I don't think so. I think that's about it for the install. So stay tuned, and we'll do a little bit of gameplay in just a few seconds. Okay guys, I've got the demo program, as you can see, running. It wants me to put everything on, so let's go ahead and get this going. It's definitely easier if you have another person to assist you. But yeah, you get into this here. Now, hopefully you guys can see what I'm seeing. That's what my hope is, because I can't see the computer anymore. But I'm here in a... looks like a living room. Whoa! Alright, yeah, you guys are seeing that. Cool. This is crazy. There goes the couch. Here's my kitchen. Alright, so I can see the controllers down here, which is really cool, in VR. So as I move them around, they're tracked. But they have a kind of display, which is really cool. So, a little BB-8 looking like guy up here.
You're here. Welcome to virtual reality.
Well, thank you for welcoming me.
VR.
So you can see on the ground I've got this orange space. Now that's my ground area. And if I walk close to it, well, he's going to teach me, so I'll just let her do
the next few minutes to show you how everything works. Let's get started.
All right, let's get started.
Have a look around you.
Whoa.
The orange border in which you're standing is called the play area.
Play area.
The boundaries of your play area were defined during setup, and VR
really
experiences will take place.
Understand how big this thing looks. Now, it's like I'm in like a football stadium. It's crazy.
Chaperone bounds. Walk toward me, slowly, please.
So chaperone bounds.
Stop when you see
these,
a colored
this
fence
blue grid that
appeared in the
appears
air in front of you.
when you get too close to the edge. And this is really cool because otherwise you're going to run into a wall.
Chaperone bounds. They will appear whenever you approach the edge of your physical space to help you avoid bumping into objects in the real world.
Okay.
Let's do it one more time. I'll just move over to the other side.
So he's just going to go and fly on over there. Those are zippy, zippy, zippy. Okay. I am going to say I'm noticing the first instance of a little bit of frame rate drop there. Now that I'm recording, I didn't notice that before, but there is a little bit of frames losing here. So he wants us to stand over here. There's the chaperone, and that's a wall. So definitely can't go into that.
Take a small step back, just until the chaperone bounds disappear.
And now he's going to teach us about the controllers, which is really cool.
Now,
like
have a look at the controllers you're holding. Go ahead, move them around. Wave them in front of your face.
In front.
They are accurately tracked to your
One thing weird is looking down and not seeing your own body, though. That's
Let's
freaky.
go through each of the controller buttons.
Okay.
On the underside of the controller is a trigger.
There's the trigger.
Give
It's
that
just
a
cool that
squeeze.
you can see it.
Oh,
my. Laser.
That's quite dangerous. Let's just turn that off for the moment.
Those are cool.
Next, find the grip buttons located
Okay, so
on
grip
either
buttons,
side
when I've
of
had
the
other people
controller.
play, these are the hardest ones to
Press one of them.
explain. But you basically use your, your fingers here and grip them like that. So you just kind of confetti.
Yeah, festive. The
Oh,
large
that doesn't get
circle
old.
on the controller is the
So we've got the
trackpad.
trackpad. And trackpad is
It
cool
should
because
be beneath your thumb.
it shows where you are
Slide
pushing,
your thumb
which is
around the
amazing.
trackpad.
Can't get that
Notice
without VR.
that it shows you where you are touching the pad.
Yeah.
The trackpad is also a button. Press
we've
in
got
on the
buttons.
trackpad
Yeah.
now.
Oh, here we go.
I wonder where that was hiding.
Goodbye,
Different
Balloon.
VR experiences can use the trackpad in a number
Now this
of
is
ways.
what's really cool about
For
controllers.
example,
Is
let's turn
they
it
can be
into 4
reconfigured.
buttons instead of 1.
change them into whatever you want. Now you got
There.
4 buttons.
Now, press 1.
Here, blue balloon.
Try another.
Yellow balloon.
One more, please.
Green balloon. Oh. I've noticed the green balloon doesn't
Well,
work very well.
Oh, this is turning into quite a party.
There they go.
Next, look at your controller and find the menu button. As you may be able to guess, many VR experiences will use this button to call up a menu. Press it now.
So one thing about the menu button is...
some nice
I guess
variety
never mind, that's
there.
something different. We'll get to
Why
that in a
not
minute.
try one?
Little guy over there. Alright, so now we're going to try that blue.
Well
Whoa!
chosen. Now,
We'll make
find
a little
and
animal.
press the system button.
Alright, system
which
button
will
is what I was
summon
talking about.
the Steam VR dashboard.
So this brings up a dashboard in VR that I don't
Here it
believe
is,
you guys
the
can
Steam
see. So
VR
you probably just see
dashboard.
the white background
Note
of the,
that
of the
most
building.
VR experiences will pause
Whereas I'm
while
seeing
the dashboard is
Steam,
on screen.
like the large-scale Steam that you can
You
get,
can use the
and it
trigger
shows
to select items
you know all the
on
games I
dashboard.
have, all my
And the
library. I
dashboard
can
be
chat with
closed
people.
by
I can even
pressing
see
the
my
system
game
button
desktop.
again.
And there's tons of other
Go
stuff.
ahead
So
and
this
close
is really
the
cool.
dashboard.
You don't have to get out of VR to interact with Steam, which is really cool.
Well, I believe that's everything.
All right,
you
so
need
we're all
to
done.
know.
He's taught us how to use the controllers. Now we gotta just
You're
get
free
play.
to stay here and play with the controllers for as
Do
long
some
as you like.
balloons.
Whenever you're ready, open the dashboard and start.
Do a little confetti. And
While
have
you
a
do that,
green
I
one,
shall be
a blue
practicing my
one,
latest lecture.
a yellow
The
one.
unabridged history of computer filing methods.
Oh, we barely got
I
one.
just need to fetch my notes. Uh-oh.
So
My
he's out of
battery's
battery. He's gonna land this little thing, and his golf cart's gonna come and pick him up. You can't laser these guys, unfortunately. That would be cool. I can confetti them. He fell off. And there they go. Goodbye! Sweet guys, so that is my test video as far as recording. So now I'm actually going to start playing the games that the developers have sent me keys for, and we'll actually do some reviews and that kind of thing. I mentioned a lot of these are early alpha and or early access, that kind of thing, so they're not complete. So we can't judge them all that completely by the gameplay that we see. But I'm really looking forward to it. This is so cool. Alright, and yeah, that's going to do it. So if you liked this video, hit the like button. If you're getting a Vive, make sure you comment below and let me know what you guys think about it, how the installation went, if it was as easy as it was for me, if you had to buy new components for your computer and that kind of thing. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Catch you guys later.